Whitley's plans continue to drag on while Megan's are coming to a head. Why not take the opportunity to ask all of the days of our lives questions I have since this week has left me with so many? When did Gwen start being so credulous? Leaving aside Leo's attempt to direct a mature woman, there are other issues with this tale. Gwen was a fraudster. She was cunning, deceitful, and distrusted everyone. And now she's preparing to wed someone she doesn't even know because he understands her. I am aware that her desire for love is a large part of what motivates her. But the only way I believe this turn of events is if Gwen were a part of the bequest and Dimitri had offered her a large sum of money in exchange for helping him. Although a diamond will do, I was really expecting for a paycheck to go along with this. Photo by Jill Johnson for JPI. However, her character and her qualities are being completely undermined by this gushing over a stranger, while Leo is the only one who is skeptical. I'll pay for love at first sight, Gwen, of course. But I'm not going to pay for love at first sight. Are they merely trying to undermine who she is in order to make her more sympathetic? Speaking of weakening a powerful female character, how is Sloane being treated by the show? The ruthless lawyer with dubious morals couldn't concentrate at work because she was too preoccupied with thoughts of going home and having Eric's child, right? That nearly caused my skull to explode. Eric, should we try again, or do you think we've already had a baby? Do you realize how badly I want a child, Eric? Let's have a baby. I adore infants. Source: Peacock screenshot. I loved how they gave Sloane more depth and staying power by slightly softening her. When we realized why she was acting so vengeful, I enjoyed that. However, that was not the end of the show. Sloane's strong sex positivity, independence, and distinctiveness were all stripped away until she was reduced to a baby-crazy character who was eager to keep her boyfriend. She changed from being a "I'll do things my way, and I don't care what people think of me" person to a typical soap opera vixen with a hidden heart of gold. What's Whitley's plan of action? What does she think the outcome will be? Edib can't be imprisoned indefinitely unless you go all misery on him and cripple him. She still resides in an apartment complex even then. To prevent him from asking for aid, she would have to tie him up and keep him gagged round the clock. She initially appeared as a bizarre character who would hold Abe captive for 1 or 2 episodes before vanishing. We did not require or desire to keep her for a month. I'm reporting for service because I heard that this story needs more pointless complexities. Photo by Jill Johnson for JPI. But why was Jerry so alarmed when Whitley threatened to have him turned in if he turned her in? She was the one who took Abe hostage, and I'm certain Abe would be delighted to tell the police it was all her fault. Yes, Jerry would encounter some difficulties, but he would also be the one to resolve them, and Whitley would be revealed as the plot's instigator. And why in the world is everyone in Salem, of all places, so eager to dismiss Abe? Steve and John just made a significant speech on how they believed they had lost loved ones but that they had returned. There isn't a body, just one man's account, some bleeding, and a hospital tag. In other words, the town of Salem is persuaded that Abby is dead by the most clumsy, ineffective attempt to fake a death in history. But let's move on. How incompetent is Harris? And what type of great soldier and former Navy SEAL is he if he was so easily captured by Megan and Leigh? Why didn't he at least try to hurt Megan so that she wouldn't be able to flee? Or what about trying to draw someone's attention with warning bullets before he passed out? And what location is this park in that Leigh and Megan have no qualms about removing remains from it in the open? They are all questions in actuality. I don't require a response to them. I simply had to ask. Trip, I'm not going to lie. You do currently have a slight advantage. A bit. I had a bit to say, I guess. Photo by Jill Johnson for JPI. Although it is debatable whether soap operas are the appropriate medium for these studies of unconventional love and relationships at a time when the majority of television still views them as taboo, daytime programming used to address forbidden topics. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.